Hi everyone, so today I'm going to be talking to you about how to look good after PE class / after a workout. I know from experience it can be so hard to fit in time for a workout sometimes. You're going either on your lunch break or just in a spare hour you have here or there, and that really doesn't leave you with a lot of time to get ready afterwards. And the same thing, if not worse, when you're in PE class. When I was in school, I think we had about 10 minutes after class was over to get ready. So I tried to break things down for you as best as I could and give you all of my tips for how you can look your best and do it as quickly as you can after you've been active. So I'm going to start with the face and makeup, and I have two different versions of this. And the first is for those of you that don't wear a lot of makeup on your face, so foundations and powders and concealers. So if that's you, what I like to do is wipe down my face with a cleansing wipe, and these are the oil-free cleansing wipes from Neutrogena. It just removes all the sweat and dirt and oil that you've accumulated while working out, and it leaves your face feeling really fresh afterwards. And I do this all over my face, but I like to avoid the eye area because I find when you leave the makeup there intact, it'll save you a lot of time when you're getting ready. And then I'd recommend bringing along your concealer if you use it, and this one is the Rimmel Wake Me Up Concealer, just for any little spots or blemishes that you have. And now for those of you that wear more face makeup, I wouldn't recommend taking it all off just because, again, it'll be more timely than putting it all back on. In your case, powder is going to be your best friend. So any sort of a translucent powder will just take away any of that shininess that you have after working out. I have the Physicians Formula Pearls of Perfection Translucent Powder. Another one I really like is the Rimmel Stay Matte Powder. And then I like to take along a little kabuki brush as well just to apply it with. And now onto hair, and I have a few different things here depending on what type of hairstyle you have. So the first is just a hair tie and bobby pins. These are great to use while you're working out as well as potentially afterwards, because I find a lot of the time my hairstyle that I started with doesn't look so great after I worked out. So this is just a great option if you need to throw your hair up in a ponytail. Next, I have a hairbrush. It's pretty self-explanatory. If you have a style that you need to brush out after you've worked out, this is great to have in your bag. And then last for the hair, I have dry shampoo, and this is the next best thing to actually showering, and it just gives your hair an extra little boost. And my favorite dry shampoo by far is Batiste, and right now I have the Big and Bouncy XXL Volume. And it's so great when your hair is just feeling length and blah after you've worked out, just to give it a little bit of extra something something. And now I have a couple body items to show you, and the first is deodorant. I think it's pretty self-explanatory why this is in here. I think this should be in everyone's gym bag for sure. And then my last item is a fragrance mist. And I chose to include this because when I was in high school, I remember after PE class, girls would bring their bottles of perfume and just douse themselves in it, and it was just so strong and so terrible. And I have a hunch that some girls probably still do this, so I wanted to include a fragrance mist instead of a perfume because it's a lot lighter, and therefore it's a lot harder to go overboard with it. What I'm using right now is Sensual Amber by Bath & Body Works, and I think this is just a great way to feel refreshed after working out. And that is everything. I hope you enjoyed watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't done so already.